put in that blender. Oh. You was not a printer, cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ball and jump, man. Miami has it all for me. The greatest football team. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code, game time.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Jackson looking to throw right away. On the move to his left. That's complete with Zay Flowers with it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Here's Jackson. Rolling to his right. The quick feet by Jackson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 35. That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Now Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this division round matchup. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
21G.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Complete to Washington. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try to get us ahead and try to keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
20, TX.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Shreds him with his stiff arm. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Looking to pass. Tua. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 3.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Here's Tua. And that dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's second and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And the pass complete to Waller on the out route. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Buying time to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Henry up the middle. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line.
Let's go.
2 and now, third and goal. He dumps it off for Henry. No gain on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on fourth and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Darren Waller from a yard out. And the Dolphins take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. Big fourth down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, okay, forget the field goal because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they've pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Looking deep here for Flowers. That is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
had a banner first half with the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Jackson from the shotgun. And it's caught. Becker. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
It's fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Tua sets up to pass it. And his throw here's incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on first down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, and we're hitting the 2 on 3rd down, you're a little off balance.
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Tua going to throw. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. Nice little nifty play for them there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
They go play action with Jackson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Steps away to his left. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him, the mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just the 3rd quarterback to reach that milestone.
joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congratulations.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Baltimore Ravens. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Jackson. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Play action. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven. First and 10.
Jackson now. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
23 more yards.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Throwing is Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Charlie Kohler, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
That was a really nice run there to bring up third and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Now Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. And he is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. He'll look to throw. Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Kyle Van Noy. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Dancing to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
At the 47-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
First and 10.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Jackson. Flushed out right. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And we'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and fourth down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on fourth down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
Tua on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Looking to pass. Tua. That's taken in by Eskridge, complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Go ahead.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Tua. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Let's go. Ready. Ready, team.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Touchdown! Darren Waller, as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Here's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And the half will begin with a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Again to Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now a handoff to Henry. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there on the tackle.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Tua sets up to pass it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
2nd and 10.
Solo left Zion.
Tua going to throw. This will go to Henry out wide.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Play action. It's Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. It's going to be a nice pickup, and he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Devon Achane, 59 yards. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit, and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. In the wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Second and 5. They're going to look to throw. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Darren Waller saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Flush to his right. And Jackson going to have the 1st down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Here's Jackson to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 47-yard line.
Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Second and 11. Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 41-yard line. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. Eluding the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the 1st.
For another Baltimore Raven.
They go play action to Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Derrick Henry. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Again, it's Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
21G.
Now Tua. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 37 yards. And the Dolphins have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by
Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this is a unit that needs to get in gear if they want to play for a conference championship next weekend. Down 7 here in the 4th and a very critical drive upcoming. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They go play action now. Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Play action. Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you can hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There'll be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
From midfield, here's Tua. He dumps it off for Henry.
And hang on here, we got an injured player, and that is QB Tua Tagovailoa, who's in need of some assistance. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Running from the gun with Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, it's Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run on first down with Wright. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. Third down. Here's Tua. That's caught by Walter out left side. And he's not going to get the first down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or two short. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
All right. Watch it.
Throwing Tua. That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And the busy night for Henry continues. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run it again with Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. They'll run with Henry. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. Now Tua. Out to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Here's 1st down. Jackson to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard
Final minute.
line.
No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's caught. Bateman. Oh, some strong running. And we'll have another 1st down as he gets out of bounds as well to stop the clock.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now.
received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
He'll buy some time right.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
Jackson forced out to his left. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Looking deep here for Flowers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
Well, what a game this has been, and now it'll take overtime to decide who goes on to the AFC title game. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
Now Jackson.
It's intercepted.
Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Dolphins are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. That is just a gigantic interception here in overtime of this playoff game. And now, Charles, all they need is 3 to win it.
That's exactly right, because now one possession, one field goal gets it done. They forced a lot of big turnovers in the regular season, Brandon, but none come bigger than that one right there here in the playoffs. They got a chance to put this one away.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. This being their 2nd opportunity in overtime, 3rd overall drive, see if they can settle into a rhythm.
And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I tell you this, if I'm the play caller, I'm looking at that.
Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. He had 5 catches in the wild card win, and that's his 5th here, and it's good for a first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's caught downfield. It's Waller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Henry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So we'll take a break with them and be right back. So the next score wins here in the playoffs, and we will go as long as need be as they work here on 2nd down.
Running left, it's Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports.
3rd and 9 here.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
20 TX. Get set. Ready.
Henry fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
In any yardage game, there's really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here in OT.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. And now Tua going to try and sneak it.
And he's going to score. It's a touchdown. No flags. And in an overtime thriller, they are moving on in the playoff.
No rest. They get to keep playing.
The Dolphins advancing in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Baltimore, good night, everybody.